Welcome to House Lux Estate, the channel that enlightens, empowers, and guides you through your spiritual journey. Today, we're delving into a topic that's both fascinating and deeply profound: the 10 things you need to know before becoming a Catholic priest. We'll be covering a range of points from understanding the vocation itself to the commitment to celibacy, the sacrament of holy orders, the lengthy preparation process, and the role of a priest. We'll also touch upon the challenges and rewards that come with this holy calling, the power of prayer, the importance of community, and the joy of serving God. Each of these aspects is crucial in shaping the journey towards priesthood. They offer insights into a life dedicated to faith, service, and spiritual growth. Now, are you ready to dive deep into the world of Catholic priesthood? Let's get started. Firstly, you need to understand that becoming a Catholic priest is not just a job, it's a vocation. In the Catholic faith, a vocation is seen as a divine calling, a personal invitation from God Himself. It's not something you choose like you would an occupation or a career. Instead, it's a path that chooses you. You see, the word vocation itself comes from the Latin word vocare, which means to call. So when we talk about vocation in this context, we are talking about a calling that is so deep, so personal, and so profound that it can only come from a divine source. It's a life dedicated to serving God and His people. So before you decide to become a priest, consider if you're truly being called to this vocation. It's a question that demands deep introspection and spiritual discernment. It's not a decision to be made lightly. The second thing you need to know is the commitment to celibacy. Celibacy in the Catholic priesthood is a solemn vow to abstain from marriage and sexual relations. It's a tradition steeped in centuries of religious history. But why this commitment? The reasons are manifold. First, it allows priests to devote themselves completely to their spiritual duties, free from the distractions and obligations of a family life. Second, it symbolizes the priest's dedication to the church, mirroring Christ's own celibacy. Lastly, it's an act of sacrifice, a giving up of personal desires for the greater good of serving God and the community. It's important to understand that this commitment is not a rejection of love or companionship, but rather a redirection towards a spiritual life. It's a path chosen willingly and embraced wholeheartedly. Remember, celibacy is a lifelong commitment, not a temporary one. Next on the list is understanding the sacrament of holy orders. This sacrament is a cornerstone of the Catholic faith. It's not just a ceremony, but a sacred rite that enables a man to serve in the name of Christ. It's through this sacrament that a man is ordained into the Catholic priesthood. The sacrament of holy orders is divided into 3 degrees: the diaconate, the priesthood, and the episcopate. Each degree carries its own responsibilities and duties. The diaconate serves the community, the priesthood leads the community in prayer and sacraments, and the episcopate, or bishops, have the responsibility of shepherding the church. This sacrament is not a one-time event, but a lifelong commitment to serve God and the church. It's a path chosen by those who feel called to dedicate their lives to the service of others in the name of Christ. The sacrament of holy orders is what makes you a priest, so understanding it is crucial. Fourthly, be prepared for a lengthy process of preparation. The journey to priesthood is not a sprint, but a marathon. Before donning the holy robes, you'll embark on a spiritual and educational voyage that spans several years. This includes a period of discernment, a time to reflect on your calling and ensure it aligns with your true desires and God's plan for your life. Next, you'll enter seminary, a place of intense study and spiritual growth. Here you'll delve into subjects like theology, philosophy, and the Holy Scriptures. You'll also learn the ins and outs of pastoral care, liturgy, and the sacraments. This stage can last between 6 to 8 years, depending on the seminary. Finally, you'll experience a year of pastoral internship, practically applying what you've learned in real-life situations under the guidance of an experienced priest. Remember, this journey is a transformative process, designed to mold you into a shepherd of souls. Patience and perseverance are key in this journey. Let's now delve into the role of a priest. A Catholic priest is more than just a spiritual guide. He is a shepherd, leading his flock along the path of righteousness. He is a teacher, educating his community about the tenets of faith. He is a counselor, providing support during life's trials, and a role model, living a life of piety and devotion. The priest administers the sacraments, sacred rites that mark major milestones in a believer's journey. From baptism, the first sacrament of initiation, to Eucharist and confirmation, he also offers confession, anointing of the sick, and holy matrimony. Beyond these, the priest is an integral part of the community, guiding parishioners in their spiritual and moral development. He offers counsel, comfort, and encouragement to those in need, and leads by example, living a life of virtue and dedication. A priest's role is versatile and requires dedication and commitment. The seventh point to note is the challenges and rewards of being a priest. Like any other vocation, priesthood presents its unique set of obstacles. Priests often face challenges such as loneliness, public scrutiny, and the pressure of leading a congregation. They are expected to always be available, ready to offer guidance, comfort, and sacraments day or night. The path may seem demanding, yet it's these very challenges that often lead to the greatest rewards. Overcoming loneliness can foster an intimate relationship with God. Living under scrutiny can inspire personal growth and humility. Leading a congregation can cultivate a sense of purpose and community. The reward of priesthood isn't just in the afterlife, it's here and now. It's in the joy of serving others, the fulfillment of guiding a community, and the profound peace that comes from a life dedicated to a higher purpose. Being a priest is not always easy, but it's indeed rewarding. Eighth on our list is the power of prayer. Prayer isn't just a part of a Catholic priest's daily routine, but the lifeblood of their spiritual journey. It's an intimate conversation with the divine, a sacred space where hearts meet and dialogue unfolds. Prayer, for a priest, is both a personal communion and an act of intercession. As a priest, your prayers aren't just for yourself, but for your congregation, the church, and the entire world. You carry the joys, the sorrows, the hopes, and the fears of your flock in your prayers. Moreover, prayer is also a source of strength and guidance. In moments of doubt or difficulty, you'll find solace and wisdom in prayer. It keeps you grounded, focused, and connected to your divine calling. In essence, prayer is the spiritual heartbeat of a Catholic priest's life. It's the silent yet powerful language of love and faith. In your journey to becoming a priest, never underestimate the power of prayer. Ninth, understand the importance of community. A priest may be a spiritual guide, but he is also a member of the community he serves. This is not a one-way street. The community sustains the priest just as the priest sustains the community. The relationships you build with the people in your parish will be a source of encouragement and strength. They will be there for you in times of joy and in times of sorrow, just as you will be there for them. This mutual support is vital, for no one can walk the path of life alone. We all need companions on our journey. Remember, as a priest, you are called not only to lead, but also to listen, to learn, to share, and to grow together with your community. It's about creating a sense of belonging and unity. As a priest, you're not just a leader, but a part of the community. Finally, the joy of serving God. It's the crescendo of a priest's life, a symphony of selfless love echoing within the heart. A Catholic priest's journey is not one of material gain or worldly recognition, but a journey towards the fulfillment of a divine calling. It's a path that takes one to the core of human existence, where the priest becomes a beacon of hope, love, and faith. In the grand scheme of life, the joy of serving God is not just about performing rites or rituals. It's about touching lives, mending broken hearts, and guiding souls towards a path of righteousness. It's about standing in the gap, interceding for the people, and being a conduit for divine grace. It's about sharing in God's mission and experiencing the profound joy of being used by God for His purposes. In essence, serving God as a priest is a journey of joy and fulfillment, a journey that transcends the physical and touches the spiritual. Serving God as a priest brings a joy that's beyond description. So, there you have it, 10 things you need to know before becoming a Catholic priest. We've explored the understanding of the vocation, a calling that is both spiritual and personal. We've discussed the commitment to celibacy, a profound promise that signifies total dedication to the Church. We've touched on the sacrament of holy orders, the rite that ordains men into priesthood. We've delved into the lengthy preparation, a journey of several years of rigorous education and spiritual growth. We've outlined the role of a priest, a spiritual leader, and a guide. We've highlighted the challenges and rewards, the trials and triumphs that come with this noble calling. We've underscored the power of prayer, the lifeline of a priest. We've emphasized the importance of community, the spiritual family that supports and uplifts a priest. Lastly, we've celebrated the joy of serving God, the ultimate fulfillment of priesthood. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to House Lux Estate for more enlightening videos. Until next time, stay blessed.